if you're looking at outsourcing or offshoring certain functions within your business, you've asked the question, should you work with an outsourced provider, so a traditional business process outsourcing provider, BPO, or should you build your own team offshore through a staffing provider? So I've got a couple of quick points on this. First one is not better than the other. It really depends on what you're looking to achieve. It can depend on your budget and how much time or effort you're looking to invest in getting the outcomes, whether that's cost reduction, improving customer experience, including business process, all the things that you may have considered. So first thing to note is that as far as accountability goes, you're accountable regardless. I think you know that as a business owner or the department owner. I've seen quite often providers will measure one against the other as if one is better and provides you with more control. Well, I don't necessarily agree with that. Both, essentially, you're in control. If you're working with a provider, you're still in control. It's your team, it's your function. And I'd be very surprised if either provider from either side of the fence was keeping you out of the process or at arm's length. So you're in control regardless. The best way to look at it is, where does the responsibility for day-to-day management and output sit? So with an outsourced services provider like a traditional BPO, you're engaging them because of their expertise, generally because of their investment in technology and infrastructure, their experience in delivering the same types of services and outcomes for other clients, which they should be able to demonstrate and show you the metrics, the tools, the systems they use. So you're really paying for that, and you're leveraging that experience through them as a provider. You're still very much involved, or I guess you're involved as much as you want to be. On the staffing side of things, actually, you're still, in most cases, leveraging infrastructure, technology, recruitment, especially. Finding talent is one of the biggest things that those operations bring to your organization. But day-to-day management of your operations is really sitting with you. Now, again, depending on really what your preferences are, one is not better than the other. Definitely seeing a big focus and a push to the staffing solution from large and small organizations. I think it's a good thing, because the staffing provider is enabling your business to tap this great talent. Essentially, they're a talent business. They are finding great resources for you. Depending on who you're dealing with, they've invested heavily in infrastructure, so they're able to support resources at home and in the office. They've got IT. They're obviously taking care of anything from a labor perspective, HR, often employee engagement and satisfaction, which is a big part of what they bring to the table. But day to day, you're really defining the ins and outs of how you operate. Now, you can do that with an outsourced provider, but it kind of defeats the object a little bit. You're really you're really leveraging their experience and what they bring to the table, and they're going to bring you in and they're going to pull the information out of your head of what you want. You're still owning it. It's still your tone. It's still your vision. It's still your customer experience, but they're in the driving seat. And the staffing solution, it's you that's in the driving seat. So one is not better than the other. The fully outsourced model, can be more expensive, and for smaller organizations, generally not as accessible. For larger organizations that have that scale, they are going to refine savings regardless. Plus, all the output and the performance is wrapped into the pricing. Generally speaking, very comprehensive pricing models. On the staffing side of things, again, pricing is very simple, very straightforward, and generally speaking, you get a real transparent view of what your costs are. So, and you can hire management, some serious talent to build and manage a team in the Philippines, so that you shouldn't let that scare you off. So I hope that makes sense. If you are building a team, or you're looking to outsource a function in the Philippines, or maybe you've tried before and it hasn't quite worked and you want to have a conversation about that, you can reach out to me. My organization actually provides both solutions. So we don't push one or the other. Essentially, it's around what works best for you, your budget, your needs, your outcomes, and your timelines. So if you do have questions about how the models work, or how to build a team, or how to outsource a function, get in touch, drop me a message in the comments or PM me, and I'm happy to have a conversation. Okay, good luck.